Hi, I'm Kristen Dempsey Pasyk, the Director of Social Justice Ministries. And one of the things that I spend a lot of time on these days is running our Thursday Outreach to Persons in Need program. As I'm sure you can imagine, we are having to do things a little differently these days for helping people who are in need and need our assistance. We help with rent and utilities now in our new remote system. And I have a couple volunteers here with you to tell you a little bit more about our program.
Hi, I'm Keith Arrington, and I've been working in outreach about 4 years now. And one of the larger things I've done is work with people who need rental assistance. And it's always touching to hear their stories because so many people are in dire straits, and especially living here in Austin where rents are really high now. Obviously, one of the changes we've had to make is go to a telephone system and with some things over the internet. So we don't get to sit down and speak with people now, but people need money just as badly. And sometimes we speak with people, and I have a number of times, who've never had to reach out for assistance before. They've always been able to pay their rent or their mortgage, and now they're needing help because they've lost a job or a spouse has lost a job and they no longer have the funds. And so we talk with them over the phone. We hear a little bit about their stories. We help them with whatever rent that we can. And we also try to provide some support and make sure that they are getting the kind of support and assistance they need. Obviously, the main thing we help with is their rent. But sometimes just to talk with them is beneficial too, because so many people are so isolated. So.
Hi, I'm Esther Yacono, and most of the people that I work with, I provide assistance with Austin Energy. When I retired from my job, I was looking for a way to give back, and looking at St. Austin outreach seemed like the best place for me to provide my services. We're actually doing the same type of work we were doing before, only not face-to-face anymore. We're working remotely and learning new ways to serve our population and learning ways to record the interactions and take the appropriate steps and everything. It's a large learning curve for us sometimes. I'm very happy that I was able to volunteer because I work with Spanish-speaking people. And many times when I call them, they express how isolated they feel and how they don't have as many resources as they wish they had. So we provide them with telephone numbers and other resources to access. Sometimes we just sit and talk to them because they're feeling very lonely, and they tell us their story. They go right from the very beginning right to the very end. I've spent plenty of time just sitting and listening to what's going on in their lives. In fact, last week a lady told me that I called her on her birthday, so we celebrated a little bit and I sang happy birthday to her. So we had a really good time. It was nice. Okay.
Well, thanks for listening. I wanted to share that we still get a lot of requests, actually even more these days because of people seeking assistance from job losses due to coronavirus. But even with that, we've been incredibly blessed to have extra funds from the City of Austin, the City of Austin's Plus One Funds program that we have a grant with. And we've also partnered with University Presbyterian Church's Uplift program that is not doing assistance remotely right now to help with rents. So we're incredibly grateful for those extra funds to help even more people these days. And I wanted to thank all of you for your prayers and financial support that keep this ministry going. Thanks.